in our body, that energy keeps everything moving. Your breath, begin with the breathing, then your heartbeat, then blood circulate whole body. Then what happens? All the cells are moving. Like when I discuss with the scientists, what they call neurons. So in our brain, there's so many neurons, and they are moving all the time. They are moving through the neurons. It look like tube, a tree, and there's a branches, and then what goes inside? Cells. Dopamine, serotonin. Anybody knows about those?
Where is it picking up the audio from?
What else?
The microphone?
Oxytocin, and then adrenaline. Right. So many of those are moving in between these neurons. So what things make all this moving? It's a prana. So it's like rhythm. Like little bit electric charge, but it's moving. Makes everything move. So therefore, normally we all have this monkey mind, which is restless, always talking. And the monkey mind always lost normally. If you want to study, maybe you're in the class and then the teacher says something, suddenly, when this class will finish, then I will have very justice. Maybe today is about samosa, not momo. And tomorrow weekend, so where should I go to party? But then teacher is continuing giving lessons, but your mind is always all over the place. You think, oh, no, I need to concentrate. For only 1 or 2 minutes you can concentrate, then lost again. So then we think this teaching is boring. So I need to do something exciting. When you go to the bar, maybe. The beer has a bar or no? No bar?
So many.
So many. Or you go to meet with your friends. Or maybe go to restaurant. Or maybe watch a movie. So instantly, we always want to do something new. If you watch a movie after a certain level, you bored or this, But now this movie is quite boring, or maybe I need to watch something else, or maybe better news. When you watch the news, all these news are, rubbish nowadays. Or then go to the restaurant. Today, momo is not good as yesterday. Okay, now I should meet a friend, but the friends talk too much, They're talkative. I don't like too much talking, so I want to come home, relax. And then you come home, relax, and suddenly you feel lonely. What should I do? Smartphone. And then looking at smartphone. Actually, today I post very nice pictures. Spend a lot of time, make a lot of effort. What about the building? The building?
Land inside. The land inside?
Yeah,
The paragliding.
paragliding. The area of
Ilu Road.
landing inside.
Ilu Road.
Yeah. So whatever road you go there with the sunset and take a lot of nice pictures and post on the social media. Okay, might be very exciting now. I want to see 7 likes. Now you don't feel bored. And then tomorrow also, when you all the effort to post another photo, and look again, only 7 likes. Now you don't like the 7, not enough. Now my mind bored again. So maybe you make more effort and then ask your friends, please like my pictures. Then you got 12 likes. Oh. At a certain level, even 30 likes, not so happy. So constantly looking for stimulation, not satisfying, feeling of sometimes incomplete, hollow, lonely, something's missing. Everybody has a little bit different, what we call deeper level of feeling. So, there's a scientific experiment. There's that group of people they bring into the laboratory in the empty room. There's a chair and a table. Then on the table, there's a machine, which is you can get electric shock. So that's on the table. Other than that, there's nothing. So then they ask participants to stay in this room for 15 minutes and ask them to choose. Relax, do nothing for 15 minutes, or they can give electric shock to themselves. Now, you know the result. Most people, they give electric shock to themselves. So do nothing for 15 minutes is worse than giving electric shock. So that's the one. So, if you are thinking a lot of talking, overthinking, then it creates anxiety, sometimes depression, sometimes fear, sometimes like lonely. What is the meaning of life? This is not enough. Sense of horror is normal. It is not the only you experiencing that. Actually, everybody else is experiencing that. But when you look at the other people's photo in the social media, seems like they are very happy. You feel like only me is suffering. But actually, it's not. So I just want to share all of you that it's normal. So then, the problem now, that restless mind, it will not keep quiet normally. It continues act, continue looking for stimulation. So what we call monkey mind loves job, always need to do something. So what the monkey mind does normally, making problems. If you have some problem, then monkey mind is quite happy. Now monkey mind has energy that spend with that problem, talking about that problem, ruminating about this problem. I met one scientist in the USA, and he said the game, football game, all these competitions are saving the world. I said, why? And he said, these competitions in the morning, look at yourself into the mirror, and you find small problem in your face. Wrinkles. What happened? I never seen this wrinkle before. Actually, it's quite bad, isn't it? Then you look at the right side, left side. So now, that time, monkey mind having interview, job interview. So then you are having breakfast. While you are having breakfast, you are thinking about these wrinkles. What should I do? Maybe there's a new cream. The cream really helps. Or plastic surgery. Maybe it not go well. Maybe a big problem. So what should I do? While having breakfast, you're thinking about that. Then you go to office, workplace. So when you're busy, you will forget about your wrinkle. Because monkey mind is quite happy and now there's a lot of things to do. And 5 p.m., you finish your work, come home, rest on the nice chair. Oh yeah, wrinkles. So you go back to the bathroom again, look at the mirror, yeah, it's quite ugly. Then now, monkey mind accept the job. So you're thinking about the wrinkle more and more. Then what happened in the brain? There are neurons, what I call gossipy neurons, and they talk each other about the wrinkle. Yeah, you have very ugly wrinkle. I'm agreeing, yes, quite ugly. Yeah, I didn't see that before. It's really ugly. So then they make new group in the brain, new gossip group. So then next day, when you go to the workplace, even you're busy, you might think about the wrinkle. Yeah, I think I have that ugly wrinkle, yeah. So then, after a few weeks later, then you begin to think, oh, she is looking at my ugly wrinkle. He is looking at my ugly wrinkle. See, now my boss is looking at my ugly wrinkle. My colleague, my staff. No, fine now. Everybody is looking at my ugly wrinkle. What should I do? So maybe buy cream, Maybe very expensive cream. Try to put cream again. I don't know, maybe it doesn't help. Might help, but you feel like it doesn't help. The wrinkle is still there, like before. After a few months later, you look at the mirror, looks like you are become much uglier than last time. Actually, Sam, maybe better because of expensive cream, Then one day you don't want to even go out. You feel that everybody is looking at my ugly wrinkle. So then it might create anxiety, phobia, social anxiety. Then you might think the wrinkle is the worst problem in the world. I lost my job because of wrinkle. My friend don't like me because of wrinkle. My boss don't like me because of wrinkle. So what we create that wrong perception, not real. Maybe 10% is real, of course. There is real, yeah. But 90% is our monkey mind created that. So now what should we do? Do you want a solution? How many of you want a solution? Raise your hand. Everybody. Okay. So now for the solution, there are three things. What we call view, meditation, application. The view is working with the intellectual level, cognitive level. meditation, working with the experiential level, feeling level, then application, working with the habitual level, everyday life. So we need three things. So first, from the view, the cognitive level, you need to recognize that how I'm creating these perceptions. Although it's very difficult to accept, sometimes it once it appears in the senses, and even you see, you hear, like that, it's difficult, but still that willing to work with that perception. Only 10% is true, 90% is not true. To understand that. And then to understand what is the function of the monkey mind. Monkey mind is exaggerate, denial, what we call, we make mountain out of molehill. You know molehill? Now you go to the forest, there's looks like a mud house. It's from that. Ants, right? Look like a mountain, but it's very small. But when you look at it very closely, the mountain behind here is become smaller. Then molehill become bigger. Should we do experiment? There's a molehill here. Can you see? No, just kidding. So try like this. And close one eye. You see thumb, yeah? How big? It is thumb size, right? Okay. So now, please bring close to your eyes. Slowly, slowly. Yeah? Don't put inside your eyes. But quite close. What do you see now? Big thumb. Okay, now you try to look at the right side. What do you see? Look at the right side. What do you see? Big thumb. And the left side? Again, big thumb, right? Look up. Also big thumb. Look down. Also big thumb. Okay. Now put your thumb away from your eyes. Okay. How is it? Thumb size, right? Okay. So that's how we create. Small thing. And slowly make it bigger. And you can do this experiment also. So try to discuss this situation with your friend. You discuss with your friend. Actually there's a worse problem in the world, And your friend said, what? Fingers. Look at here. Can you see it? And then what your friend will say? Your wrinkle is not the big problem. It's okay. Like that. And then what you will think? He or she don't understand me. Right? I'm having this big problem. And now he or she saying, oh, this is not a big problem. You're okay. So, that means you need to watch out your own perception. And then you can wait and you can discuss with your friend. After 10 minutes later, your friend might say, actually, my grandmother maybe mother-in-law in India, Nepal, we have this problem. Mother-in-law or father, father-in-law, mother-in-law, whatever you know, she is so mean. And this big, huge problem actually. I think the biggest problem is from mother-in-law, father-in-law, something like that. And you said, that's okay, you know, everybody has some problem. But at least you have a house and you have a life and you have good husband and wife. It's okay. Then now your friend think he don't understand me, she don't understand me. So that's the how we do experiment. You can do that. So the view is to understand how monkey mind creating problem is a view also. Then second view is how you can work with the monkey mind. That's very important. You cannot fight with the monkey mind. If you fight with the monkey mind, you lost. Right? So for example, if you ask your monkey mind, don't think, what happened? Think more. If you tell your monkey mind, don't think about Momo, no Momo, no Momo, what happened? Momo. Momo appear everywhere. So when you say no, monkey mind say yes. So cannot fight. Also, when you say yes, then monkey mind also say no. When you say no, monkey mind say yes. For example, in the night, if you want to sleep, I want to sleep early today. Tomorrow I have class or work or I have to do something. Then you're looking for sleep. I need sleep. I need sleep. What happened? Sleep disappear, right? Or you go to the class, then you are having exam, and you do the exam preparation for how many weeks? Normally, 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 months, 3 months. So you try to remember all the questions. Then when you go to the exam hall, as soon as you arrive in the exam hall, half of the brain become empty. Then you see all these questions. And you think, oh, I know the answer actually. You forget it. Oh, what is the answer? Oh, what is the answer? Answer cannot come. Then the time is passed. As soon as you come out of exam hall, you remember. Oops! But now too late. So, if you try to push away monkey mind, become more. If you try to create, grasp on something, you feel like fading away. It's okay. So this too doesn't work. So now here, next is the meditation. So meditation comes. So meditation, the key point is, you know, how many of you know? Maybe you know already. If you fight with the monkey mind, doesn't work. If you follow monkey mind, doesn't work. So what should we do? Sit with the monkey mind, then any other? Okay. We need to make friends with monkey mind. If you fight, monkey mind become enemy. If you listen, monkey mind become our boss, crazy boss. So both it doesn't work. So now what we need to do? Make friends. So how to make friends with the monkey mind? Normally what we call, if we want to make friends, we need to find common interests, right? Common interests. So maybe you become friend with somebody because that person really like to eat momo, and you want to eat momo, then you can go to the restaurant, eat momo together. Oh, very nice person. That person looks nice, very kind. Why? Because actually like momo. So common interests. So now you need to find common interests between you and monkey mind. And you already know what monkey mind loves, right? Work. Monkey mind likes job. It's restless. Always looking for something. And what do you like? Happiness, freedom, peace, right? How many of you want to be happy? Raise your hand. Everyone. We all are looking for happiness, freedom, peace. So now, how we can do that? The secret technique is, I think some of you know already. How many of you know? What was that? Meditation, yeah, of course. How meditation works? Because we have to make friends with the monkey, right? In order to make friends, we have to have common ground. So monkey man loves job, you love happiness, freedom. So how we can have both together? Okay, we will do discussion about this. So you can look at the right side, left side, 2 people, 3 people, discuss about this issue. You understand the discussion topic? Understand, raise your hand. Not understand, raise your hand. Both raise your hand. Okay, I will repeat the question again. The question is, we cannot fight with the monkey mind. We cannot become slave of monkey mind. So the only way is we have to make friends. How to make friends? In order to make friends, we have to have win-win situation. Monkey mind wins, we wins. We both have common interests. So now how to have common interests? Based on monkey mind loves job, you like freedom. How to do that? So this is the discussion topic for 5 minutes. You can discuss. discussion? Good? Good, raise your hand. Okay, so after the discussion become more clear or more confused? More confused? That's good. So if you become more confused, that means begin to really understand. Any answers? People who receive this talk from me, keep quiet. People who are new to this kind of teaching, you can answer. And it doesn't matter, whatever you want, you can say.
I think you said giving it work and finding happiness. So what we discussed was giving it work which brings you happiness.
Giving
common ground.
work to find happiness.
About the
Work
task,
about happiness.
about the task that brings you happiness, or about the thing.
About the task that you bring happiness. Okay. Next.
Big job, hormone flavored.
Big.
Big job, hormone flavored ice cream.
Big job with a momo flavor with ice cream. Face cream. Big job. Momo flavor.
We thought that might be a nice word for the mind to take the cause of unhappiness to go towards happiness.
Look for the cause of unhappiness, then
Just
to
know and find out what is
know and find out.
or contented.
To know the cause of happiness and to go to the contentment, something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm doing repeating because of the recordings.
Maybe I make a deal with the monkey mind. Sometimes I help it, and sometimes it helps me find happiness.
Maybe I can deal with the monkey mind. Sometimes I can help, sometimes not help. Something.
Sometimes monkey mind helps me to find happiness, and I help the monkey mind to do whatever it wants.
Sometimes I deal with the monkey mind. So sometimes I help the monkey mind. Sometimes monkey mind help me to find happiness. Yeah. Next. From outside, anybody?
Observe the breath.
Observe the breath. Mm-hmm.
For me, mind is just a symptom. So there is a root cause, which could be some desire, attachment, fear, etc. So to really look into that and work with that. And then the mind.
The mind is the symptom. There's a deeper cause, maybe desire, attachment, and looking into that. Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. The last one.
We discussed, for example, using the breath, controlling the breath to redirect the mind to the body, using the mind-body interface. For example, holding the breath or emptying the breath completely, then the monkey mind will immediately work on wanting to get more air. Yeah, so kind of redirecting it.
So working with the breath and redirecting the monkey mind, for example, deep breathing or something, then monkey mind engage with the body and mind together, something like that. Okay, yeah, last one.
Find the joy in meditation.
To find joy in the meditation. Okay, thank you very much for all of the answers, and I think all the answer is correct. So you all are very smart. So the key is, should I say? The key is, if you can give joy to the monkey mind, then a lot of problems will solve. Because monkey mind loves job, so monkey mind is happy for the job. And now who's become the boss? You become boss, right? So you're free. So monkey mind become your employee, and you become employer. But don't give full-time professional job to monkey mind. So at the beginning, what we call part-time job, only a few seconds. So, do you want to know how to give job to the monkey mind? That is the meditation. So, meditation could be watching the breathing. So, you ask the monkey mind, hello, what's the breath? And the monkey mind will say, oh yeah, good idea, breathing. Breathing in, breathing out. How about the momos? Lost. Totally okay. Don't give punishment to monkey mind. Don't complain to monkey mind. Be nice. Be kind to monkey mind. Okay, we lost, but we want to watch the breath again. Most of the time, monkey mind says, oh yeah, I forget. Sorry. What's breathing? Breathing in, breathing out. What is the tomorrow my project? What are the to-do lists? Forget again. Okay. So what we call short time, many times. So when you guide your own mind, when you consciously asking your mind to do something, then eventually what we call our mind become pliable and walkable. So what we call sem less one. Less one meaning walkable, pliable. It's not about getting rid of mind, not about stopping monkey mind, stopping thought and emotion. It's very difficult to do that. Even you can stop thought and emotion, not so much benefit. Then you become like a zombie, you know. Hello? Huh? Who are you? I don't know. We know Momo? I don't know. Then that kind of meditation, not so much benefit, right? So we need monkey mind, actually. Monkey mind is not good, not bad. The key thing is the relationship between you and monkey mind. So, the thing is, sometimes when you ask monkey mind to watch breathing, after a certain level, feel bored. Now you need to change the job. Maybe ask monkey mind to listen to sound. Maybe music. At the beginning, monkey mind said, I had a great idea. And then you lost again. Or maybe you can give another job, what we call mental recitation, reciting something in our mind. So, what we call the essence of meditation is awareness. Awareness meaning knowing, being conscious, consciously watching the breath, consciously listening to sound, on purposely reciting something in the mind. So then your mind become, once your mind become pliable and walkable, and then what we call tam do sha de ramanto. So you become master of, when you want to send mind, meaning when you want to think, you can think. When you want to rest, you can rest. When you want to be as it is, you can. When you want to analyze, you can analyze. So that is what we call the result of the meditation, special shamatha meditation. So now, should we try this practice? So we can begin with the 3 practices. 1, maybe breathing. 2, sound. 3, mental recitation. Which one you want to learn first? Sound, raise your hand. Okay. Breathing, raise your hand. Breath. Mental recitation. Okay, so sound or mental recitation, right? Again, sound, raise your hand. Okay. Mental recitation, raise your hand. I think sound more. So, good that we have very, very big gong here. No? This is quite big. Let's see, everybody can hear or not? Can you hear? How many of you can hear? Raise your hand. Everybody, outside also? Good. So, now sound meditation is finished. Understand or not? Yes? How? It is awareness. When I ask you, do you hear sound? So now the mind is with the sound, right? The sound and the ear, the mind and ear both listen to sound. That is becoming meditation. But you cannot listen too long. Lost again. That's fine. So it's short time, but you repeat again. So we will do this practice together. So everybody keep your spine loosely straight. It doesn't matter where you are, standing or sitting or on the chair. Just loosely straight. And if you want, you can close your eyes and feel your body. Relax muscles in the body and feel whatever sensation in the body, maybe temperature, maybe you might feel heaviness like gravity or light or relaxation or tight. It doesn't matter. Just feel your body and relax. Now, please listen to sound. Now you can listen to any sound of the birds, people talking outside, coughing, anything. You can jump from one sound to another sound, as long as if you hear any sound is okay. Okay, now please open your eyes and rest your mind for a few seconds. You don't need to focus on anything, just let your mind be as it is. Okay. How was it? You give full-time job or part-time job? Part-time, right? Just few seconds. It's okay. And the monkey mind listens or not? Few seconds can listen. That's good enough. So this is the meditation. So when we do that again, then that energy, the restlessness, change. And that energy become what we call pliable, walkable, want to listen to you more and more. You will have more freedom. And then you can use the monkey mind to do good things, analyze, and it become what we call vipassana meditation. Ask monkey mind to analyze the nature of reality, or ask monkey mind to meditate on loving kindness and compassion. Ask monkey mind to visualize something, or to study, to learn. If you go to class, you will have better attention. You can listen clear. And you will not feel like always restless. And if you want to relax, you can relax more. Or if you want to look at smartphone, still you can look. And so once mind become pliable, you feel more happy. Not only that, there is what we call when the mind become pliable, there is what we call experience of meditation. You just feel happy sometimes without reason. Feeling like something like okayness, contentment, like a little bit like joy. Not too long. Don't grasp that too long. It will change tomorrow. Tomorrow sometime even worse. Now monkey mind has become very grumpy anymore. I don't like this meditation. But if you ask to watch the breath, at the beginning always say yes, monkey mind. But then lost again. So then after a few days later, the clarity experience, mind become fresh. Kind of like vivid, everything, sitting is clear. Also not long. Then become dull, sleepy, lost flavor. Then few days later, become very calm, quiet. Bala 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 yada yada is gone. So what we call non-conceptual experience. So these three experience: joy, clarity, non-conceptual experience, what we call up experience. But that up experience not always there. Then there's a down experience. Has two things. Agitation, meaning a lot of thought. Looks like you feel like getting worse normally. The beginning of meditation, you think getting worse. But actually, you're not getting worse. Actually, you're getting better. But why we think getting worse? Because when our mind becomes a little bit calm and clear, then we begin to see all this, all this imprint, all this image, voice, belief. So we feel like getting worse. For example, if you have cup, dirty cup, when the cup is dry, not so bad, right? But then if you want to clean, put some water and try to stir, then what happens? All this dirty come out. So looks like cup getting worse. Actually, it's not getting worse. It's a process of purification. Another example is when the river becomes muddy, we don't see fish in the river, right? But then when the monsoon season stops, river become calm and clear, we will see so many fish in the river. We think, wow, so many fish, where they come from? Actually, they are during the monsoon time, but the river become muddy, we don't see it. So similarly, the first experience of meditation is what we call waterfall experience. Looks like a lot of things going on in your mind. So if you feel like you're getting worse, very good sign. So you should be happy. After the meditation, you feel getting worse. All right, good sign. Okay, so now we have these three things, right? Remember three things? First, view. Second, meditation. Third, application. So now we need to apply this meditation in everyday life. So how to apply in everyday life? With the two ways. One, we need to have one formal meditation. Maybe 5 minutes per day. Can you do 5 minutes per day? Yes? Let's raise your hand. It's not like your promise now. If you think you can raise your hand, but it's not the commitment, okay? Not commitment. You have time or not? Yeah, 5 minutes is quite easy, right? Normally we have a lot of time to look at the smartphone. Scientists said maybe 4 hours per day. So you can meditate 5 minutes. So still you can look at your smartphone 3 hours and 55 minutes. So no big difference, right? So regular practice of 5 minutes. The consistency is very important. The volume at the beginning, no need too much. 5 minutes enough. So one thing we call this application because we have this habit, the habitual mind. So we have thinking mind, the cognitive mind, then we have feeling or experiential mind, then we have habit, the unconscious mind, habitual mind. So these three things. So if we don't know how to deal with three things, then we cannot free ourselves. So for the habitual mind, first you need 30 days plan, 30 days. Think yourself, from today on, I will meditate for 30 days only. Don't think 60 days. You feel very heavy. 5 minutes for every day is boring, no? It's 30 days only. So then what happens if you survive? If you survive every day 5 minutes, then the day 30, you already develop habit. The unconscious mind accept. After that, become more easy. So every day, maybe morning, maybe evening, maybe lunchtime, maybe in between the break, it doesn't matter. The time doesn't matter. Just 5 minutes. After meal, before meal, doesn't matter. But with that 5 minutes, don't touch your phone. Don't watch television. Don't talk with others. Fully time dedicate for the meditation, that 5 minutes. Okay? So that is what we call formal meditation. Then there's the informal meditation that you can practice anywhere, anytime. You can look at smartphone, no problem. Look at smartphone, watch your breathing, look at smartphone, listen to sound, or watch television, listen to sound. While you're walking, listen to sound. Talking to other people, listen to sound. Just few seconds, few seconds, few seconds. Hello, good morning, listen to sound. But not too long, right? Good morning. Then you start there. Yeah, could become like a zombie. So be just normal and listen to sound few seconds only. Glimpse. If you're working with a computer, listen to sound few seconds. And that helps for your project. That helps for your work, because if you think too much, then mind becomes foggy, tired. New idea cannot come. But if you rest, then there's more, mind become more creative, mind become more open. So good for your work also, good for your practice, good for your work, good for your life. Short time, many times here and there. And special when you are experiencing stress, hatred, panic, depressed. What else? Anxiety, worry, fear, anything? Lazy. So whatever those comes, back to the breath. Listen to sound. Anxiety comes, sound. Panic comes, back to sound. Depressed sometimes quite difficult. You cannot sit straight. You can lie down, listen to sound. So it's kind of like when these clashes, when this strong emotion comes, build habit, listen to sound. Watch breathing or mental recitation. So this is how to work with another way to work with the clashes and the suffering. So 3 complete, right? View, meditation, application. Do you want to learn new techniques of the meditation? How about the breathing meditation? Yes? How many of you want to learn breathing meditation? Raise your hand. Great. So I have one question for all of you. Very difficult question. So you have to think well and give the answer, okay? So are you ready?
Yes.
The question is, how many of you are breathing right now? If you are breathing right now, raise your hand. Good, looks like everybody is breathing. So, now question is finished. And breathing meditation also finished. Yes? Understand? How? Vanish. So when I ask you, are you breathing now? In that moment, the mind is with the breath. That is the become meditation. Mind and the breath together. Not too long, a glimpse. That's okay. So what's breathing? Monkey mind said yes. Good idea. After 2 breathings later, kind of bored. How come this helped me to be happy? This breathing is stupid and boring. So when I was young, one of the first meditation for me is the breath, because I had panic attacks, and I asked my father to teach me meditation. He taught me breathing meditation. Then he said, "Don't worry about panic." I said, "What?" "I want to learn meditation from you because I want to get rid of my panic attacks. Now you said don't worry about panic attacks. Now I will not learn meditation from you." He said, "Trust me, watch your breath." So then I watch, boring. Then I feel like stupid because I know I'm breathing. Why I have to say every day breathing in and breathing out, and tomorrow again breathing in and breathing out, and not looking any solution for the panic attacks. Just that stupid breathing. But actually it really helps for a long time. So in there's many universities, they did research about the breathing meditation. Actually, even 5 minutes per day for 30 days reduce anxiety, depression, stress 32%. Just that 5 minutes per day. And if you practice again and again, what they call eventually the baseline meaning we all have some kind of like set point. Like if we are a little bit anxious, no matter what we do, it helps a little bit, but come back to the anxious. If you win the lottery, few months you're quite happy, but then anxious come back. If you become famous, suddenly it helps a little bit, but not too long. Marriage doesn't have too long. Salary, if your salary is the best in your circle, that lasts longer. The happiness from that is lasts longer, but still come back to baseline. One of the best is the plastic surgery. If you do plastic surgery, that happiness will last longer than even winning the lottery. But still, baseline cannot change. So, what can change for the baseline is watching that stupid, boring winning. But it can change the baseline. Even you are not meditating, at a certain level, you will become happy. So, looks like all of you want to be happy, right? Yes? So you have two choices. Win the lottery. So in the America, if you buy the lottery from America, you win the above 18 million US dollar. So win the lottery is a choice one. And choice two, watch the boring breathing. Which one? Win the lottery, raise your hand. Watch the boring breathing, raise your hand. Are you sure? I have good solution. First win the lottery, then you can watch the breathing. Okay. So, and now the third meditation technique is reciting something in your mind. So how many of you know Om Mani Padme Hum? Raise your hand. It's mantra. But if you don't know mantra, you can come up your own word. Everything's fine, I'm fine, everything's fine. Don't worry about the meaning, whether you're really fine or not. So if you're concerned about the wrinkles, may not be fine. So maybe we will recite Om Mani Padme Hum together. Yeah. So first we will recite from the mouth. We recite together. Then I will ring the bell like this. So when you hear the bell, keep silent and recite in the mind. Okay? So please keep your spine loose this way. Relax your body. Feel your body. And mind and body relax together. Now, please recite the mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Now please recite this mantra, or if you don't know mantra, you can come up with your own word. Recite that in your mind without using the lips. Okay. How was it? You can recite? So, if you can recite this mantra or the word in your mind, you are in the meditation, 100% sure you're in the meditation. Because you're not reciting from the mouth, right? So then, in order to recite in the mind, you have to use awareness to give job to monkey mind. So, if you feel doubt that am I in meditation or not, how can I tell I'm in the meditation or not? And close your mouth, recite the mantra. If you can recite, for sure, you are in the meditation. Though you don't feel like you're in meditation, but you are. Yeah. So I think I will stop here and we can take some few questions. Do you have any questions? The microphone, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if most of the anxiety comes from like lack of empathy for other people. So me being born Buddhist, I was taught to be compassionate and think about this. But then when I have anxiety, I go to quiet and I don't know how to deal with that.
So normally we cannot help everybody, and don't worry about it. Sometimes we cannot be compassionate, we cannot help a lot. But the most important is we try our best. As long as on purposely you don't hurt others, it's okay. And also compassion to yourself. It's okay to have mistake. Everybody have mistake, right? Norwa mena yarje mebeta, yartum nona yarje mebeta. So in the Tibet, what we call without mistake, no improvement. Repeating same mistake again and again, no improvement. So mistake is okay. Don't worry about it.
I wanted to know if, when we talk about application, we live in a world where once we start practicing something, and once we're in a closed space and we're practicing it, we try finding the practice to be easier. And in that moment, when we're in a closed space, we're probably not thinking about where my work is, where my money is, where my family is. But once we're in a space where we're responsible, taking action in the world that we're living in, how does the practice and the understanding of what you want to do and how do you do it comes together?
So we need these two application practice, remember, formal and informal. So closed situation more like formal one, maybe good environment, maybe in the retreat sometime long time, or maybe even in your room, there's a corner where you can do the 5 minutes meditation. So that's quite easy. But then when we come to the challenge, work, family, money, all this to do, short time, anytime, we just apply. Like you're working with the computer, and then glimpse of the awareness with the breath, with the sound, with the mental recitation. That helps to your work also. That helps to see things clear and less anxiety, more resilient. So it's some kind of like byproducts will come. But then the long term that we are learning the fundamental skills with the monkey mind. So 3 skills we are learning now. Everything's okay, right? Blah, okay, yada yada okay, right is okay, wrong is okay. What we call okay with not okay. So you're not fighting with the monkey mind. You're learning okay. First skill. But then when you say okay, and everything okay, you lost with that, then big problem. And no money, no family, no job. So we are not totally lost. Come back to the breath. A glimpse. A glimpse. A glimpse. So that develop concentration. That develop focus. That develop effort. That develop prioritize. So actually that become more powerful than tight. So once we develop that determination, then become successful, right? Number 3, working with the natural. So although we do all this practice, but based on things they are. The breath is breath, sound is sound. Everything we are not really get rid of anything, create anything, be natural. So being natural is the gateway to see, develop wisdom, what we call. See things clear, eventually.
How do I distinguish between my intuition and not know that sometimes it is the monkey mind?
So, of course, the intuition normally comes with the subconscious mind. So we have this, what we call alaya, the ground consciousness. And that alaya processing so many informations. It's like chat GTP. Few seconds, a lot of things there. So process a lot. So therefore, sometimes before the conceptual mind comes, people get some feeling. Oh, I have sensed, maybe it's not really right, maybe it's right. Maybe. So this is a process from the intuition. But that intuition may not be always correct. Because that intuition influenced by imprint, pattern, past experience, so many things. So try to use your intuition, also use wisdom to analyze both. But nothing which is a perfect decision. we cannot have 100% perfect decision or direction in our life. So life is up and down. What we call like stock market, up and down. In beer, you don't have stock market, right? Nowadays, we can play stock market anywhere, anytime. Not Saturday, Sunday, right? So if you know how to play, I play stock market a lot. No, just kidding. No, I talk about stock market a lot, but actually I know zero. Or wave of the ocean. Life is like wave of the ocean. So that's the way it is. But up and down is good actually. Stock market go up and down, so we do business, right? Ocean has a wave. This is why many people jump onto the ocean. What do you call it? Surface. Surfing. Playing with the wave. So up and down makes colorful actually. Like if you take it as learning process. Last question. Okay, microphone there.
Good evening, sir. I'll try and phrase this question as best as possible. In today's world, especially with the current communications and technology, it's easy, I would argue, to be in a disassociative state, in the sense that quite often we can try to escape from the challenges and trepidations of life. In your experience, is meditation, according to the Buddhist tradition within which you practice, is meditation a tool to create a focused mind that doesn't disassociate?
Disassociate from what? From the worldly life, you mean?
From life. I think you'll agree, as you know, life is very, very difficult for a lot of people. There's no point in sugarcoating it or trying to escape it to fantasy. Often we have to confront it face to face, head on.
So meditation is not a dissociate with life or with thought, with emotion. So remember about when you say no momo, momo comes, right? So if you try to reject them, suppress them, escape them, even if they're quiet, but it's still there, what we call the snake under the basement. So what meditation does is to use the monkey mind and transform. So we make friends with the monkey mind. Then monkey mind become our friend. Then what happens? We can develop wisdom. So that is what we call vipassana meditation. And that can help to navigate your life. Then we can develop loving kindness, compassion, what we call karuna and metta. So that also helps to life for you, for others, for everybody. So become the master of your own mind. That is the purpose of the meditation. One question, last of the last.
Yeah, the question is about the word monkey. Like in the culture that I live in, a lot of times I've heard people calling other people monkey, and it's also used as a word to shame, or to look down upon somebody who's less than them. So the question is that does monkey mind, the use in the word monkey mind, subtly shapes the part of mind which is restless, implying that it is unaware, so it's a low life form, and rather than honoring its playful nature. And since the goal is to befriend this part of the mind, could a more inviting term be better used, or monkey mind? It definitely defines what it is, the its nature.
So, of course, we can change the word whatever you can, but we are not saying here monkey mind is bad. So what we are saying here is the restless. It has a lot of energy. It's active. So I just mentioned that when we become friends with the monkey mind support for vipassana, loving kindness, compassion, karuna, metta. So once become pliable, walkable, it's good for your path. Thank you. Thank you very much.